Alright everybody, this is Michael Wayne, and I thought I'd kind of give you a review, but not so much a review, but just show you what I found in 6 days of me having this metal detector, the Fisher F2. This is my first metal detector, and I've only been hunting about 6 times in 6 days, and each day it averaged from 30 minutes to an hour. A lot of stuff I found in my front yard. I'll go ahead and show you what I found today. Today I went to the softball fields and I found $1.48 and some change, 3 quarters, 3 dimes, 5 nickels, and a bunch of pennies. I found this here. This is a piece of an eraser off a pencil. I thought that was pretty neat. I found it by the swing set. Here's a bolt that came off the bleachers by the football field. Another bolt. And a nut, a bunch of pull tabs, and I found one of the coolest things today. It was a button. This button's real old, it looks like. It could have, but being at the location that I found it in, it's probably just a uniform for a band, a visiting band, or the old Pleasant Grove band. I'm not too sure. It looks really nice though. I like it. I found my second earring. This one is colored gold, but I don't know if it is gold. It still had the backing, so I'm sure it fell out of someone's purse or something. I found another button off some jeans. It says hint on it, and I lost it, so I have to get my metal detector and find it again. Over here, this is mostly stuff I found in my front yard and another part close by. I didn't find any of the coins there, but I got about almost 30 pennies there, 4 quarters, 6 dimes, and 2 nickels. I found this screwdriver yesterday in the front yard. It looks like it's pretty old. Plastic handle on it's cracked, but I thought that was pretty neat. Here's all the pull tabs I found in the last few days, and I went over to my mother-in-law's house where they had the F4, F5, I don't know what they're calling it, tornado in Pleasant Grove here, and I swept her property, and I found some pretty cool stuff. There's a brass candle snuffer. I thought that was pretty neat, and I think this is off a fireplace, one of the gas knobs that you turn, because it says caution, risk of fire. It looks kind of like something on a door for something for a door handle or knob, but it says a fire thing, so I'm thinking it was a gas knob. I found a socket. This is my first one of those. This here I found at a park, a little old abandoned park in Pleasant Grove, and it almost looks like it has a Ford emblem on it. I can almost make out the cursive F in the circle that it's in, and it's either I thought it was a knob to a cabinet or a parking brake or something. But that was pretty neat. Still don't know what it is, but it's a pretty cool find. Found my first key over there in my mother-in-law's. It's a half a key. I thought that was cool. This is a clasp off the end of a watch where you run the strap through it. Here is a handle to a dresser drawer, I'm assuming. Pretty neat and antique looking. I found these 2 glass beads, but I obviously didn't pick them up with the F2, but saw them on the ground and decided to throw them in there. And yesterday I found my first earring here in my front yard. It's a twilight earring, and I found out whose it belonged to. It was about half an inch in the ground. It was my wife's. So it's a Team Edward earring. It's just a little trinket. Found this nut here, pretty deep under my pecan tree in a root. I didn't know at first. It had flares on the end of it, like that, and I thought it was some kind of old snap or something. But I flipped it over, and it's definitely a nut off of something. Found 3 magnets with pretty cool designs in them over at the in-laws. This buckle I found at the park. Pretty neat. I stacked up my trash on this side. I got all my wire there. some kind of pipe fitting. Something, I don't know what that is. And a lot of, it's over in the trash pile. It's probably trash. But here's all the nails that I found in my front yard. I found this piece of window with screen on it. So far I've found 5 bottle caps. And they're all pretty old. Except maybe the Miller High Life and this one here, this Bud Light. But these Pepsis and Dr. Peppers, I don't think they make them like that anymore. I know they don't. Found an old light, end of a light bulb. And there's a bunch of foil in this box. That's my trash. Oh, and the rabies tag. This was my first good find. I thought this was the most exciting because when I pulled it out, it has a burnt orange tint of paint to it. I thought it was something gold. And see that kind of gold look in the dirt that can deceive you. And anyways, I was really happy with it, being that it was my first something with good writing on it that wasn't money. I thought it might be a token too, but actually I found my first token yesterday, and I don't know if I covered on this or not, but this is a 1968 Shell Mr. President's game that was dug up yesterday in my front yard, about 6 to 7 inches. And it's very light. I thought it might be play money when I found it. But then I found out it was a game, and did some research. And apparently, if you collected these coins and got them in the right order, you would win a prize, money or something. That was really neat. I guess I'll call that a token. I'm not sure if you'd call it a token, but I'm gonna call it a token, and it'd be my first one. And thought it was really cool. But that's pretty much all I've got so far. A whole truck bed full of stuff. That's a lot of holes in just 6 days. 30 minutes to an hour a hunt. Today I actually had about a 2-hour hunt, and I pulled all that up in one go. So for all of y'all wondering about the F2 metal detector, it is a great detector. It's my first one. I'm waiting. I'm hoping to find enough coins to put with some of my own money and buy the Garrett AT Gold when it comes out next month. I'm going to wait for some reviews on it. But until then, 6 days, this is all you can find. You might even find gold. You can actually find more than this. I just hadn't put a lot of time into it. But I hope y'all enjoy it and have a blessed day. Thank you.